Hey guys, Surgeon here. So with the release of Old School Mobile coming towards the end of this month, there's going to be a lot of people coming back from breaks who may never play this game, or just people who haven't played this game in general. And those of you who are coming back to the game after a break, you may be wondering, what should I do? What's changed? What do I know? What do I do? Well, this video is geared towards helping you understand some things that you can do to get caught up on what's changed and what to do in the game. So with myself coming back from like a 4 or 5 month break, these are a few things I did pretty much in the first couple days of me coming back to the game to get me kind of, I guess, rehooked, re-addicted to the game, whatever you want to say, I guess. But that's what I did. Now you can see in my inventory over here, someone at my CC came in and said, hey, I haven't been playing for like 4 months. I don't really think I'm going to have time to play. I'm going to quit. Do you want some of my stuff to do a giveaway? And so I made sure, like, you sure? Most people that quit come back because look at the video we're doing. And he said, no, I'm sure. So he gave me these 16 items. So I'm going to be doing a giveaway. I'm going to be giving away 4 of these items randomly to 4 random people. The only way to enter in this contest is really simple. Just leave a comment down below saying, if you had a friend who was coming back to RuneScape, what would be one thing you would tell them to help them get back into the game? In that comment as well, leave your RSN so that way I can get in contact with you if you end up winning, so I can do your drawing. And also make sure that you are subscribed to my YouTube channel and follow me on Twitter. With me going into streaming in the coming days, that's going to be the easiest way to notify you if you don't follow me on Twitch, because I'll have notifications up there, as well as having other notifications, things like when new videos come out, if other updates are happening that I need to update you guys on, not through YouTube. Follow me on Twitter. That's where I'm going to have all that information. So to summarize, comment on what you would tell a friend if they were coming back from a break. Subscribe to my channel and follow me on Twitter. Leave your RSN in your comment. That's all you need to do. All right, I'll shut up. Let's get into what we actually came to the video for. So the first thing you're going to want to do when you're coming back from a break is you want to get updated on what's all happening in the game. And the easiest way to do that is to look at the past patch notes. Now, obviously, if you've been gone for like 3 months, patch notes come out every week. You're talking about 12 sets of patch notes, and you may be like, whoa, buddy, that's a little much. And you're right, it is. So what I recommend doing is go back like the last 2 weeks, get a feel for what's new and what's happening with the game. And a great source of that, not only like the Old School RuneScape website, but also the new Old School RuneScape wiki. They tweeted about this a couple days ago that they were transitioning from Wikia to a new wiki. So I'll have a link for this down in the description. But at the top of the page, they have links to the past 2 patch updates or patch notes. So obviously I can just click on this, and it'll show up right here what all the patch notes were. So it talks about, improved decanting. This is literally copy and paste from what they post on the Old School website. It's in a more centralized location, so you don't have to search for it as much. It's at the top of the page, which makes it really easy for you to locate. So obviously it goes through everything here. It goes through all the changes, any bug reports, anything like that. But if reading isn't your thing, like most people, my age at least, most people don't like to read, there's plenty of videos out there about the patch notes and what's all happening. So I know myself, I'm starting to do patch note videos every Thursday when they come out, so you can obviously look at those as well. There's also, if you don't want to go to the wiki and you don't want to watch the videos, well, every Thursday they do put up a link in the game to link you to the patch notes, the newest patch notes. So that's not going to give you, a history of what's happened since you've been gone, but it is going to update you on like what the most recent one is. So if you haven't logged in since the newest patch has been released, there will be a link when you first log in, and that's a great way to take you to, the most recent patch, so you see what the most recent changes are. But go back, look at the last, 2 to 3 weeks of patch notes and see what all you've missed. That way you're kind of up to date, and you can kind of see why some things may be happening in the market due to, certain updates, new bosses coming out, what new quests are out, are there new diaries, which I keep hoping, but there aren't. So yeah, take a look at the patch notes. It gives you a really good summary on what all's been going on in the game since you've been gone. So after I've gone through the patch notes, usually when I log in the game, the first thing I want to do is actually go through and do my weeklies. So weeklies are things that, they're exactly what they sound like. Something you do once a week. So for me, the 2 that I really do pretty consistently would be my Kingdom of Miscellanea, as well as Tears of Guthix. So the reason that you want to do these is think of these as like an opportunity cost. Every minute, second, hour, whatever that you haven't done this is basically an hour or second that you've wasted on this. This is something that is just very passive, or the sooner you get it done, the sooner it's going to be back up. So in terms of like miscellanea, if you do it once a week, the longer you wait before you've gone through and like gotten your approval up, the less resources you're going to be getting from it. So you want to do it as one of the first things you do when you log back into the game after a break. Tears of Guthix, however, it's a week from when you do it. So the sooner you do it, the sooner it'll be back up, given that you meet the qualifications to refresh it, which is like 100,000 experience gained or like 1 quest point. So do your weeklies when you log in. Get that passive income going, and then move on to your next thing. All right, so after you've gotten in touch with your weeklies, the next thing I would say is go ahead and do a farm run. I think I've talked about farming quite a bit on this channel, but for those of you, this is your first video with me. I love farming. It's actually the first 99 I got. The reason you want to do a farming run, it kind of goes along the same principles as why you want to do your weeklies as soon as you log in. Farming is a very passive skill. You don't necessarily train it like you would a normal skill, so the more time you spend not doing your farm run is more time that you're wasting on your farm run. So log in, spend the 10 or 15 minutes it takes for you to do your weeklies, then spend another 10-15 minutes doing your farm runs, and then move on to your next thing. So obviously, if you are into your tree runs, go ahead and do your tree runs. If you're just doing herb runs, that's fine as well. Just get your farming runs. It's kind of like, think of it like almost spring cleaning. So you come in, you come back into the game after a bit, and you come in and everything's just gone to shit. Just everything's messy. Everything's like the weeds are overgrown. The house looks like it has overgrowth on it. You got to clean it up. You got to make yourself look good. If you're going out, you haven't been out in a while, and you let your hair get into a mullet, you got to clean yourself up before you get back out there. It's kind of like the same thing when you come into RuneScape. You come in, you haven't done your weeklies, you haven't done your farm runs, you haven't done all this. You got to come in, you got to take care of yourself. You got to take care of your account. It has feelings too. Just make it feel better about itself. Clean it up, make everything look good, and then go into doing what you need to do. Proceed as normal. So the third thing once you get back into the game is go to the Grand Exchange and invest your money. Now, I say this lightly. I tend to try to keep below a 10 mil cash stack in my bank. If you can do this with any sort of money, but try to make sure you've at least got some money in case you need to buy something out of the blue, like maybe you need to buy Slayer supplies, or maybe you need to buy some potions, or whatever. Make sure you've got enough money into your bank where you feel comfortable. If you have to buy something, you've got it. But you don't want to sit on an abnormally large cash stack. 10 mil for me is an abnormally large cash stack, so I don't really want to sit that high. And so if I ever have that much money, then I'll just go ahead and invest it into something like this, where I'm just buying seeds at tree seeds at a very low price. And then I'll turn them into saplings real quick and sell them for a higher price. And it doesn't make a lot of money. Like sometimes when I buy 300, 400 seeds, sometimes I can end up making 2 mil for a total of 10 minutes invested. And it's pretty good money. But sometimes you don't make that much. But all in all, it's giving me the potential to make more money. Don't let your money just sit there and rot. If your money sits there in your bank, it's not doing anything. It's money. It doesn't do anything if it's just there. If it's invested into items, items move in value. The value of items changes a lot more frequently than the value of GP. So invest your stuff, invest your money, try to make more money off of it. The worst thing that happens is you'll lose a little bit of money in the process. I think the worst I've ever lost on a merge that I completely messed up was 500K or a mil. It's not very big stuff, and that's not a whole lot of money. Again, relative, if you're very low level, that's a lot of money. It's all relative, really, but you're giving yourself the potential. You're basically playing odds of if you know how to merge, it's I would throw this number out there. It's a 75% chance that you're going to make money off of it and a 25% chance that you're not. And I would take those odds. If I went to Vegas and it's hey, there's a 75% chance you're going to make more money than what you put down, I'd be like, hell yeah, sign me up, dude. I'd be totally down for that. So let your money have the potential to make more money for you. Don't just let it sit there and rot. I hate seeing people with 30 mil in their bank oh yeah, I got a 30 mil cash check. I don't know what to do with it. I'm fucking invest in something. Try to flip Armadale Chain Skirts. Try to flip Tacits. Something. Just do something. And if you don't know how to merch, lucky for you, I did make a beginner's guide on flipping. So if you need to know that, I'll put that in the description for you guys. So the last thing that I want you guys to do when you come back from a break, and they're kind of two, but you know what? We're going to lump it together as one point. Number one, set yourself a goal. Playing RuneScape without a goal, it's kind of, you're almost destined for failure. And I don't want to say failure because that sounds super bad, but you're destined to kind of lose focus or not really have a drive to play because you don't really know what you're going for. So when you log back in, kind of look at where you were and look at what you were doing. If you want to continue that goal, then do it, my dude. Who's to stop you at that point? But like for me, I came back and looked at my goals and I was like, well, I was working on 99 agility. I was working on maxing. I may as well continue doing that. So for me, I kept going and doing the same goal. But for some people, they quit because of some goal and they come back and try to continue that same goal. Well, you're just going to burn out again if you didn't really enjoy it. So log back in, look at your skills, look at what you want to do, look at what's new, and then set a goal for yourself. Figure out what you want to do from there. Don't let your past goals be what determines you like going into the future when you come back from a break. Set your own goals, set new goals, set whatever you want, anything to motivate you to continue playing. And then tagging this on at the end because there's really no other point. I don't want to make my own point on this, but have fun. It's a game. It's a freaking game. Have fun. Yeah, because I love clicking on rooftops all day because I like seeing the little incremental XP gains that I get every time I jump down these little roofs and whatever this thing is. But in all honesty, do whatever you want, though. Do whatever will make you have fun in the game. It's a game. Have fun. Don't get stressed with, EHP and most, intense rates. Just that'll come later if you really want it to. But remember why you first picked up the game when you were a kid, or even if you're first picking up the game now. You pick up a game to have fun. Just remember that. And that's going to do it for our video on tips for returning players to old school RuneScape. I hope you guys did enjoy the video, and if you did like it, remember to go ahead and leave a like. If you want to be notified when I have new content that gets released, go ahead and subscribe and click the bell because it'll ring-a-ling in your ear when you have a new video out from me, and I super appreciate it. And if you want to leave me hate mail, that's what the comment section is for because everyone just loves troll posting in there. It's awesome. And remember the rules for the giveaway. Remember to also follow me on Twitter, which the link for that will be in the description box below the video. And also make sure that you are subscribed to the channel if you really want to enter the giveaway. Also, make sure that you leave a comment saying what you would tell a friend and leave your RSN so that way I can actually get in contact with you. Other than that, that's all I got for you guys. Links to all social media will be in the description, including my CC if you want a place to hang out. And Kitty, do you want to say bye to the people, or do you just want to sit there and look all cute? Nope. Okay, go ahead. Be free, whatever. You're useless to me. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll see you in the next one. Take care.